In a quiet corner of northern Thailand lies the village of Ban Thewa, a place where dawn still comes with the sound of temple bells and the scent of rain-wet earth. But beyond those fields lived a legend, an elephant named Kiran. To the villagers, he was not a beast of burden or a creature of fear. He was their silent protector. Kiran had once been a logging elephant. Years of toil left his body weary, but his heart remained strong. When the logging camps were shut down, conservationists freed him into the nearby forests, and there he found Ban Thewa. At first, the villagers were afraid. He was enormous, strong enough to tear down a hut with a single push. But Kiran never harmed a soul. He grazed gently at the forest's edge, always careful not to step into the crops. Day after day, their fear turned to friendship. They began calling him Kiran, meaning ray of light. And indeed, he brought light into their lives. Every evening, as the sun dipped below the hills, he would walk the same path, circling the village like a guardian. Wild boars, tigers, even other elephants kept their distance. Ban Thewa slept in peace because Kiran watched over them. But peace never lasts forever. In a world that values ivory more than innocence, danger always finds its way. Late one monsoon season, a group of poachers entered the region. They came with rifles, snares, and greed in their hearts. Word had spread of a great tusker that wandered near the village, an elephant whose ivory could make them rich beyond measure. For days they tracked him. They knew his habits, where he drank, where he rested, when he walked his nightly route. Dao, the oldest man in Ban Thewa, saw the glow of torches deep among the trees. He knew what that meant.
Poachers, they've come for Kiran.
That night the people hid inside, their hearts pounding with fear. Outside, thunder rolled over the hills, and from far away the faint sound of an elephant's trumpet echoed through the valley. Then came the sound they dreaded most, a gunshot. Under the furious rain, Kiran stood between the poachers and the village. Somehow, he knew where danger lay. He trumpeted, not in rage, but in warning. He had felt pain before, whips, chains, hunger, but never fear. Tonight, he would not run. With the power of thunder itself, Kiran charged. His body, old but mighty, crashed into their truck, sending it spinning into the mud. For the first time, the men who took lives for ivory felt the weight of their own fear. A bullet found its mark. The old guardian stumbled, but he did not fall. Then, through the storm, the villagers came. They shouted his name, their torches glowing like stars through the darkness. The poachers, blinded by light and guilt, fled into the jungle, leaving behind their greed and their guns. And when silence finally returned, the rain washed away the blood. The danger was gone, but so was his strength. When dawn came, Ban Thewa was wrapped in silence. Kiran lay beneath the sacred banyan tree, his breath shallow, his wounds deep. They brought him everything: water, fruits, prayers. They whispered his name over and over, as if their voices could keep him alive. But time is merciless, even to heroes. As the morning sun rose, Kiran lifted his trunk weakly, touching Dao's hand, a final gesture of love and farewell.
Rest now, old friend. You've done more than any of us ever could.
And then he was still. The villagers wept openly. Even the monks who came to bless his spirit could not hide their tears. They buried him where he fell, beneath the banyan that had sheltered him. And above him, they vowed to never forget. Weeks passed. Life returned to Banthewa, but something was missing. The soft trumpet at dusk, the shadow that once walked beside the fields. So the villagers built a shrine, not to mourn, but to honor. They called it the Shrine of the Guardian. Every year when the first rains return, they gather here to light candles and offer bananas and sugarcane, Kiran's favorite gifts.
Monks chanting, bells ringing softly.
Children who never met him sit wide-eyed as the elders tell the story, how an elephant stood against men with guns to save an entire village. To them, Kiran was not just an animal. He was a protector, a spirit who embodied courage itself. Years turned into decades. The children of Banthewa grew up, but the story never faded. They turned the old battlefield into a sanctuary, a safe home for elephants, where no rifle could ever echo again. The forest healed, life returned. And somewhere in the wind that moves through those trees, the people swear they can still hear him. When storms sweep across the valley, thunder rolls like the beating of his heart. When lightning flashes, they say it's Kiran watching over them, guarding them still. He was once just an elephant, but through love, he became something eternal. He gave his life to protect those who could not. And in return, the world gave him immortality, not in stone, but in gratitude. Kiran's story is more than a legend. It's a reminder that courage knows no species and heroism needs no words. In every elephant that walks this earth, a piece of Kiran's spirit lives on, strong, kind, and forever free. If you ever stand beneath a storm and hear the sound of thunder rolling through the hills, listen closely. You might hear it. A single trumpet echoing in the wind, the call of a guardian who never left. This was Kiran, the elephant who guarded a village, and the memory that will guard our hearts forever.